They called him a monster, a demon, a creature born from fire and darkness. But Glenn Jacobs, the man behind Kane, is living proof that your past doesn't define your future. The story begins with two brothers torn apart by tragedy. The Undertaker believed his little brother had perished in a fire he thought he had caused. For years this guilt haunted him, until that fateful night when Kane emerged from the darkness, a 7-foot monster in a red mask, seeking vengeance against the brother he blamed for destroying his life. Their battles were legendary, brother against brother, with the WWE Universe watching in awe as these two giants collided in brutal matches that told a story of family betrayal, pain, and the desperate need for acceptance. But here's where the real story begins. Glenn Jacobs wasn't born a monster. He was a kid from Spain who moved to Missouri, a teenager who loved basketball and dreamed of making something of himself. Standing nearly 7 feet tall with a brilliant mind, he could have chosen any path. But he chose wrestling, not for fame or glory, but because he believed in the power of storytelling and connecting with people. Before becoming Kane, he struggled, wearing different masks, playing different characters, being told he wasn't good enough, facing rejection after rejection, but he never gave up. When he finally became Kane in 1997, something magical happened. He didn't just play a character. He became a symbol of every person who ever felt like an outsider, every kid who was told they were too different, too big, too quiet, too much of anything. Behind that mask was a man who understood pain, who knew what it felt like to be judged, and he channeled all of that into a character that would inspire millions. The most beautiful part of Kane's journey wasn't his championships or his legendary matches. It was his evolution. Watch his career and you'll see something remarkable. The monster slowly became human. He started speaking, showing emotion, forming friendships, particularly with Daniel Bryan and Team Hell No, where the demon learned to hug and laugh and be vulnerable. It was storytelling at its finest, showing us that even those who seem most broken can heal, can change, can find joy. Glenn Jacobs took that same philosophy into his real life. While still performing as Kane, he pursued education, earning a degree and constantly learning about economics, politics, and leadership. He became a successful businessman, an author, and eventually the mayor of Knox County, Tennessee. Think about that journey. From a masked monster in WWE to an elected official serving his community with dignity and intelligence. His story teaches us something profound. You can reinvent yourself. You can take the pain of your past and transform it into strength. You can be multiple things at once, complex and contradictory, and still whole. Glenn Jacobs showed us that the mask we wear doesn't have to limit us. It can actually free us to become who we're meant to be. Today, when he looks back at those battles with his brother Undertaker, at all those years of playing